Hey guys, here we are. We're on the third day. And remember 2 days ago I cooked that bag of chicken, or those chicken breasts, in the waterless cookware and then put them in the leftovers in a bag in the fridge. Yesterday we made chicken and spaghetti squash with it, a huge meal. And tonight we're going to make a chicken wrap sandwich with that leftover. Just to show you, you cook one night and then for a number of nights after that you can come home and just real quick throw some really cool stuff together. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to make a wrap, if you will, a chicken wrap. So of course I got this really oversized wrap. It's a multi-grain flatbread with flax. About 100 calories for one. Really, really good for you. I'm sure you will recognize, look at the chicken in the bag. We still got a couple of pieces left. So you can make a number of sandwiches out of this. Each one of those is about 5 ounces of chicken. More than you get in a normal serving in a restaurant. I also have here, real quick, I just have the spinach right out of the fridge in the bucket there. I'm going to reach in and grab a handful. I chopped up a couple of these little puppies. I like using these smaller bell peppers because it keeps them whole. You don't have to chop a half a bell pepper and keep it in a bag. I also cut a half an avocado. I like to just mix it up right in the shell, scoop it out right into what I'm going to eat. I also got a papaya and did the same thing. Cut it in half and scoop it right out of there and put it in our sandwich. And lastly, I got this spread, which is what is that? Roasted bell pepper and chipotle, because I want a little southwestern kick to this thing. And here's how it's going to work. First thing we do, take about a tablespoon of the chipotle spread. Let's get that working on the wrap. That's looking good right there. Next I'm going to dig into this avocado and I'm going to spread that all over the sandwich. And there it is. Let's just spread that out. Oh, that's looking pretty good. Alright, you may be thinking, did you get it all? Yep, waste not, want not. Got everything. Get all that off there. Now let's go ahead and sprinkle on our bell peppers. That's looking pretty good right there. Get everything in there. Now the reason we're going to put a little bit of this papaya on here is just to make it sweet, and it's really good. I'm also going to put a little jack cheese in here. Going to get that laid in. Now let's go for the papaya. Again, you don't want too much papaya because it's pretty sweet, but I just scraped it right out of the shell. Done deal. Let's get a handful of this spinach. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. I know the dog is hungry. Hey Mercy. Too bad she doesn't have thumbs. She could make her own sandwich. And finally, of course, we've got some heated up chicken right out of the bag. We're going to put the whole 5 ounces on there. Oh yeah. One of the reasons I usually cook this chicken with a basic salt, pepper, garlic, you could use lemon pepper, you can use Italian seasoning, you can use just about anything you want. But I like to keep it the basics because then I can, whatever I put that chicken on, I have a lot more flexibility with what I'm going to do with my chicken. Like here, putting it in a Chipotle flavored sandwich. Oh yeah, let's roll this thing up and get it on. I'm going to put probably a little more pepper and garlic on there anyway. Now you're probably thinking that thing is a burrito as big as your head. It's pretty big. And my point's going to be here is, man, you don't have to starve to death to eat good, okay? And there's one last thing we're gonna do with this meal. Here we go. A little surprise. And there it is. What's a sandwich without some chips? Now the kind of chips I put on there, I found these at the store the other day and I've kind of fallen in love with them. Blue Diamond is the one that serves them up, but you got lots of flavors. This one's pepper jack and cheese. And they're nut and rice crackers. They're really flavorful. And believe it or not, that whole pile of crackers right there is about 140 calories. Now, let's talk about what this whole meal is in terms of calories. Alright, here we go. Total calorie count, I'm guesstimating about 720 calories. Because we had avocado, another big hitter on there was the cheese. That's 6 ounces of chicken. Okay, that's a lot of chicken, 180 calories. The wrap's about like a piece of bread, say 100 calories. So forth and so on. I was going to also put crushed walnuts in there. Pine nuts would have been good in there too, but that would have really kicked up the calorie count. As it is, this right here is 720 calories. Now here's the kicker. From start to finish, literally. I already had everything in the kitchen, right? But from the time I started actually cutting up the peppers, squishing up the avocado, that sort of thing, getting the chicken out, total time here to prepare this meal was about 15 minutes, okay? About 15 and a half minutes. So actually we're preparing 3 of them here So let's say 17 minutes. So in 17 minutes you prepare this, you put everything away real quick, you're cleaned up, you're good to go, clean as you go as usual, and there you have it again. Really quick, really healthy, and really tasty, and it makes everybody happy except Mercy, because she doesn't have thumbs, so she can't.
How many calories is this?
It doesn't matter. You need a lot of them.
I know, but I wanted to know
over there.
for you, because this looks like way too much food for you to eat.
No, it's not, actually. Tell me if you like that. Yeah, I thought.